Winnie Mandela, the former wife of Nelson Mandela, spent years in the public eye as an anti-apartheid campaigner.
My husband has been fighting for the liberation of the African people, for the working harmoniously of all the racial groups in this country.
She'd been suffering from a long illness for which she spent much of this year in and out of hospital. She was revered and controversial in equal measure.
You have been gathered here since this morning as testimony of the failure of our government. Pretoria has failed to rule our country.
During her husband's 27-year imprisonment on Robben Island, Winnie played a crucial role in directing the anti-apartheid struggle. In 1990, Nelson Mandela was freed, and the world watched as the duo walked out of prison hand in hand. But by the end of the next year, Winnie was found guilty and fined for her involvement in the kidnapping of 4 Soweto schoolchildren and the killing of a boy known as Stompie by her team of bodyguards. The necklacing method in which he was burnt to death with petrol-filled tyres horrified South Africans. In 1992, allegations of corruption and mismanagement forced her out of all executive positions in the ANC. But shortly after, she was appointed as Culture Minister in Mandela's unity government. She was sacked a year later for insubordination, but kept her position as a Member of Parliament and head of the Women's League. Her marriage to Mandela ended in 1996. Winnie, however, remained a strong figure in South Africa's social and political circles.
The reality we see out there, I think our worst problem today is crime. And of course, what goes hand in hand with that is the poverty of our people. We are far from fighting the battle of poverty. In fact, the next revolution in this country is a revolution against the poverty of our people.
Although she faced controversy in the latter parts of her life, for millions of South Africans, Winnie Mandela holds a special place for her brave fight against discrimination and for equality.
To relive this struggle 100 times more, if at the end of it I would achieve precisely what we achieved as the African National Congress, the liberation of South Africa, the liberation of my people.